Y'all are having a blessed life. I got on here to do a reading, a live reading. That's funny. Y'all know I got to put my gloss on, honey. I celebrate me. I'm standing on me. Even when it's hard. Who I used to be. I'm standing on me. All right, beautiful people. Let me get started. I wanted to say this, just so I won't let the enemy have any kind of room to plant any seeds of what I'm saying to anyone about reading that I did the other day. So I want to clarify this. So when I depicted the dark witch, the dark practitioner, if you want to call it, the witch doctor with the feathers and the smoke, and about how they were attacking someone that was a good person. Okay, this is not to say that if someone does this for good stuff, to heal people, to not attack people for God's goodness, you know. Yeah, no, that's good. Understand what I'm saying? So I'm into that, meaning that part of the spirituality when people use feathers and smoke and stuff like that to help others. This I want to clarify to make sure that y'all understood that that was interpretation of someone who's messing with dark stuff, who's attacking someone that is a good person. Okay, I just want to clarify that. But yeah, my ancestors are, when I visit my ancestors in the spiritual realm, they do. I have Indians in my family. They do, you know, they have the feathers on. So just want to clarify that. Talk about people who do evil with spiritual practices, not the ones that do healing work and use feathers and smoke and things like that. Okay. Hello, welcome to my life. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I want to make sure I get it done before I have to go back to work. Okay. Let's go ahead and cleanse the space real quick. I'm going to turn the live chat on after the reading. That way I won't get distracted, and I'll read all of the comments after the reading. Okay, so I'll go through all of the comments on here after I finish the reading. So you can go ahead and type whatever you want to type. What is your name? Just love. You can type whatever you want to type. I'll read it after the reading. Okay. But I'm going to turn it off, so I'm not going to be able to see what y'all are saying at the time of the reading, so I won't get distracted and I'll be focused. Okay, so go ahead and turn it off right now. All right, it's off. All right. Amen, amen. All right. Let's see. I guess I can put it all in here. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. Nope, it's not going to work. Let me use this to put it out. There we that's out. I want to make sure that it's all the way out. Alright, close the windows. Holy Spirit, Most High God, Yeshua, ancestors. What y'all want to tell the people? What y'all want to tell people? Speak to the people. Tell them what you want to say. Don't make it long, y'all, because y'all know I gotta go back to work. Okay? I'm shuffling 3 more times. Whenever y'all gotta say, just say it right now. Okay? And y'all know I gotta read this here chat, so have a little consideration for me, please. Thank you. 2 more times. One more time. I'm pulling this one since it's sticking up like that. Alright. I think that's where it's sticking up. Okay. Cool. A short reading today. I've been doing long ones already, honey. Don't appreciate this here short one. That way I'll be able to converse with y'all in the chat. All right. Yay. Yay, this little one. I like it. All right, so the first card out is cut cord. Cut cord. We've had this. God must really I see that he's emphasizing this card a lot. So, Poe babies, y'all. Poe babies. The Poe comics. The Poe comics that's trying to get better. I didn't even start this confirmation. Because I was trying to figure out, like, who ain't cut cords. Because, I mean, most of everybody who have went forward, you know, have cut cords several times. By the way of Most High God telling us to. So, as soon as I said that, I heard the karmic. So, some of y'all karmics, and I want to stop saying karmics when y'all, you know, a lot of y'all not quote unquote karmics anymore, because a lot of y'all are currently doing the work or have done the work enough where God allowed or approved you to go back to your divine feminine or your divine masculine. Some of y'all haven't cut cords though. Some of y'all are in pain. Some of y'all feel like y'all being attacked spiritually. Some of y'all feel like down there is, you know, constantly being messed with. That's because they playing in your sacral chakra, baby. You're going to have to cut the cords to the people that you was attached to. Okay? If you are currently with your divine partner, that person is going to show you, they know how to do it. So, I'm feeling that it's the ones that still are working towards going back. So, I explained it on the other video. I don't know how many videos that was ago, but I literally explained it. And you can look it up on YouTube, how to cut spiritual cords. Otherwise, you're gonna constantly feel drained, and whatever they are going to be doing to you, whomever you were attached to, whomever you was having sex with, okay? You're leaving your family behind because you found out that they were the ones who were doing spell work on you in your relationships. You're going to have to cut those cords with your family members, friends, whomever it is. If it's all of them, you got to cut the cords. Okay? Spirit, you know, universe, if you and your ancestors, and they will assist you with this cord cutting in the spiritual realm. Okay? Otherwise, again, you're going to feel attacks. And it's not to say that some of these attacks are not going to still come through, but as you continue to grow and elevate, it's going to get better. Okay? But cutting the cords is severing the cords that are attached to those karmic people, those evil individuals, those unhealed individuals, okay, those witches, warlocks, demonic spirits, entities, and things like that. Okay, And especially if you were intimate with someone that you later on found out was a karmic or someone who was evil, you definitely want to, cleanse your sacral chakra, cleanse yourself, okay? Whether that be with sage, incense, I advise you to take a spiritual bath. That's really good. I don't know where some of y'all are on your journey, but God also, he taught me how to bless water. So if you don't want to get like Florida water or something like that, I really love the Florida soap though. I really like that one. That one is nice. That one feels good. You can feel the cleansing after you wash off. Of course, you have to put intention, right, into what you want the soap to do. Okay? You got to put intention. Like, I use this as a tool, a spiritual tool to cleanse my body, my soul, my aura, any negativity that has been sent to me. However you want to say that, you can say I give it to the universe, I give it to God, I actually silence it, I send it back to sender, whatever you believe in, your practices. And if you don't know, you haven't gotten to that part, some of y'all karmics that are becoming divine partners, send it back to sender means that I'm returning it back. Okay? Sending it to the universe means I'm giving it to the universe to carry and do, silence it, meaning to make it transmute, make it not hit me, or silence it, like shut the fuck up kind of thing, okay? What else? I mean, it's really hard what you want to do with it. Who you want to send it to. You want to send it to God, you want to send it to your ancestors, the actual ancestors, to go take this energy and send it back to them and slap them in the damn face, whatever, however you do that, because again, it's not yours to carry, it's their energy being put onto you. Okay, all right. So cut the cords, karmics who are in the process of healing and wanting to go back to your divine partner. Okay, that God is approved, because some of y'all, he's like, hell no. To the no. Okay? Delphine, someone's named Delphine's funeral is coming up. It will be passing away. Stay inside. I hear somebody say, I see my ex lurking around my place. I hear somebody going, oh, I want so bad to go out there and F them up. Just call the police, honey. God say stay inside. Don't even deal with that shit. You ain't even got to deal with it. Just call the police. Call the popo. Popo? My ex, obviously crazy. Can't come get them. They lurking. Okay? And also hear God saying some of y'all stay inside too much. And y'all already know, y'all who got it, more advanced in this walk, you know what God gonna do if you do that shit too much. Y'all already know. So I ain't gotta tell you. You already know. If God telling you to go outside and you stand inside too much, you know what he'll do. So I would suggest go on outside, get it over with, because if you keep on telling you it's for a reason, that disobedient shit, you'll cause something to happen where your ass be outside even if you don't want to. So go on outside, and he trying to elevate your energy, trying to cleanse, he trying to get you out of that space where you just inside so much. He wants you to enjoy the trees and stuff that he create. I feel like God feel like the reason why he wants y'all to go outside is because to him, y'all look like y'all in jail. And he didn't create y'all to be like that. He didn't create y'all to just be in hibernation like that. He created y'all to go outside and enjoy what he's created. You are a part of his masterpiece. So if you standing by a tree, imagine God painting you by that tree. Okay? So now he's painting this picture, you're by a tree, the nature, the beauty, to admire the things that he's created for you. If you stand inside, you're just looking at walls, TV, or whatever you do, and God is more, I know this is not a word, but I'm gonna make it a word. He's more naturistic. You know what I'm saying? Now the dark side is more material, right? So that's why there needs to be balance. You know, you don't stay inside so much where you're looking at the four corners of the wall, materialistic, the apartment itself, you know, go into nature. So God will just chill, he'll leave you alone. He'll leave you alone. Just stop telling you to go outside. He'll be like, okay, all right, they went outside, they enjoyed it, they grounded themselves, they walked around, they admired the trees and the birds and the, all right. Let's see. Passed over loved one. Somebody passed over. This sounds like some, Lord Jesus. This sounds like somebody's on the other side. And this could be future, or they can already have passed away, you know, if it where it resonate with your situation. But I hear somebody on the other side crying and saying they love you, whomever this resonate with. I don't know if y'all fake flame has passed away, some of them, or they sick and they're going to pass away and you know about it. But somebody, I hear somebody on the other side crying, saying I love you. It's almost like they want to confess their love for you now that they done died. Take that as it resonates. Your person could have been a Taurus, or could be a Taurus if they're still alive, okay, or they're passed on. Somebody has a Taurus coming their way with some good news. I hear the good news. I see like a paper in their hand. They're trying to move fast with it. It's something that's gonna make you happy. Some of y'all know this Taurus is be like somebody delivering this from a court or something, from some courts. Okay, an official. All right, it says, let go of control, give it to God. That are, you know, trying to get back to your divine part. I've said this before. You're going to have to do it. I know some of y'all don't want to do it. Some of y'all don't want to hear it. But if you don't do it, it's going to just be harder. Okay? It's going to be harder. If you want to sit up there and take on shit and don't want to surrender, it's going to be harder for you. I promise you. And I know some of y'all don't understand how to do that, like how to surrender and give things to God. If it's stressing you out and you constantly worrying about it and you keep trying to make something better, but it's not getting better, this is what you do. God, I give it to you. I can't do nothing. I'm not going to even look back at it. I'm just here. I don't want it back. You take it. Nope. About it's burning. I tried to fix it, but I tried to prevent it from burning, but it's burning. So Lord, you go put that fire out. I'm not gonna stress myself out the fact that it's burning over there. I'm not letting it go. And you let it go. Just like that. Don't look back at it. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. You go to God and you say, God, help me. I can't deal with this thing. This is a burden for me. It's stressing me out. Like I don't know what to do about it. Every time I try to fix this thing, it keeps on doing the opposite. Lord, take it from me, please, and don't give it back. I can't hold this thing. And give it to him. Literally, spiritual, just like let the shit go. If your brain think about it, you like, brain, nope, God, can you come get this out my brain too? Since you took it from me, can you get this up out my brain? Because I don't want to deal with that. I can't do nothing about it. It's stressing me out. And let it go. Do it like that. Just like that. Just like that. If you want to go back to it, then you saying to God, oh, I'll take it back. Give me the burden. Yeah, I think I can handle it. He said, oh, okay, here you go. Boom. And then you like, oh, shit. Okay. Well, when you give it to God, leave it there. They say leave it at the altar. Leave it at the altar. Don't look back at it. If it's fighting against you, that's God telling you to surrender it to him. Surrender yourself. Surrender it. And it's going to be hard because there's sometimes we are in situations where, let's say, you need money or you need something and you don't see how it's going to happen. You don't see it. See, that's where your faith come in. Your faith, God's going to help you build that faith. By when he do things for you, you're gonna start like, God real. God help me do this. God help me do that. Now, sometimes God will get silent on you. Sometimes he might not come when you want him, especially if it's something that he knows you need. And sometimes he won't even give you that need because sometimes he wants you to go into poverty because you have to understand what poverty means or how it feels. It's a whole different reasons why God does what he does. But it's all to build you up. It's all to show you how strong you are. It's all to build your faith. Okay? Sometimes you might want to cuss God out. I went out and told y'all that story. Go back and look at the video. I'm not about to keep on repeating myself on a lot of things because I repeat myself a lot. And that's only because I understand that there are new people that come here. And so I try to do the repeat thing, but go back and look at the videos. Okay? Surrender it. If you can't carry it, surrender it. Because if you don't, God gonna make it harder. Especially if he's telling you to surrender it. He gonna make it harder. He gonna break you down with that shit. And then you gonna want to take control again. I promise you. I done did it. I just need can I get that back? Let me because it ain't it's still worrying because why it ain't got fixed right there. Why it's not? Can you oh here you go, boom. Then you stressing about it. Then you like, Lord help me. Help me. Let it go. Copycat. Copycat, doppelganger, whatever you want to call. Evil twin, whatever. This copycat despises some of y'all. Y'all's copycat, when you find out who that is, they despise you. They hate you so much. They hate you so bad. Because they can't be like you. I ain't never seen somebody who try to make themselves be like other people. Don't know themselves. I mean, I see somebody looking at someone and however they smile or however they walk or how they do their hand gestures. I see somebody in the mirror going, so let's just say you smile like this. Or, you might talk with your hands. This person in the mirror going, if you tilt your head, they're doing this. Like they're really like trying to mimic you, because this individual needs to heal. They don't know themselves. They don't understand that there's a you for you and the things that God has for you and who you are in the Lord. You don't have to act or be or dress or do any of those things that someone else does. There's nothing wrong with admiring someone and who they are or their beauty or something that you like about them. But ultimately, when you do the walk, it's all about finding yourself in God, finding your way back to yourself. And you can only find that through God, which also tells me that this person does not walk with the Lord. Because had this person walk with the Lord, they would know this. And they wouldn't feel like they have to mimic somebody else, copycat somebody else, try to take on somebody's personality, try to mimic their gifts or whatever to feel like they're someone. Okay? It's no way to go around finding you. If you feel empty on the inside, you mimic people, you feel like a copycat, or you trying to be somebody else and you don't know who you are, it's because you're not doing any work to get to that point. You can't like nigger rig it for a better lack of a better word. You can't hijack it because you're gonna still feel that emptiness. It doesn't matter. You can put on the same outfit as this person. You can cut your hair like this person. You can do all those gestures and all of the things that you want to do. But if you're not doing any work on the inside for yourself, because if you were, you wouldn't even care about doing none of that stuff that the other person is doing or trying to be like that person. You will find yourself and you'll find what you like, and you'll have your own hand gestures and your own smile and your own haircut and whatever it is. And on the inside, you'll feel fulfilled. You'll feel worthy instead of worthless. You cannot get around the healing journey. There's no other code to getting to where you need to be in life to be the best version of you, and know what that version of you is and who you are as that version until you do the work. Period. Otherwise, empty, 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 constantly on the inside. Okay? Yep. That's confirmation. You and God, baby. You and God. That's the whole journey right there. You and God. This is what the whole walk is about. This is God saying, put down your Bible, put down this, put down that, and walk with me. Talk to me. Let me use you so you can know that, one, I exist, and I can show you what I created you to be, and also I can show you who you are in me. Walk with me. Let me break down all your beliefs. Let me break down all those traditions and all the things you've been taught, so that I, the source who created all of these things, can tell you my truth, the truth. Okay? But if you don't, and that's confirmation, if you don't try to get an intimate relationship with God, you're going to just live in this earth believing the same thing that you always believe in, never finding out the truth, never finding out who you really are, never being able to be delivered from the devil and the devil's lies. You're going to continue doing the same thing like a routine, never wanting to elevate, right? Because how are you going to grow if God is evolution? Okay, God evolves. You evolve because you and God are one, right? He created you. So you're gonna be one of them people in 2031 talking about the Bible says, or Allah says, or whatever. Okay, well, however you refer to God and whatever your belief is, if it's in God, you're gonna be that, or the people who don't believe in God. You're gonna be still stuck in a timeline where that timeline is way back there, and everybody else that moved on, who decided to know God and get to know God and have an intimate relationship with God. And you're gonna still be back there going to the Bible and the preacher said and all of these things, and God said, what I said that you talking about? You reading the Bible about me, but you don't want to get to know me. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Okay? It's supposed about this whole walk, this life that we're living, no matter what your belief is, okay? It is about you and God. Whether you believe in God or not, I'm telling you that it's about you and God. And the true version of who you really are. Okay? Moving along. Yeah, some of y'all be about to be blessed with your own business. God's going to afford you the money to do so. Some of y'all are going to create some very amazing things to help communities, okay? Of course, you're always going to have someone in the background trying to do black magic on you because they're a hater. People are going to adore you and appreciate you giving back to the community, providing your gifts to the community, and you always going to have haters in the background because they don't want people to see the goodness in you. They want people to see you as them and them as you, a copycat. Go around with the gestures and the clothes and act like they're just, I love community. I just, I really want to give back because I just think that we have so much poverty in this world. And you may have said that, and they're literally going to take that shit and go and talk to people as if they said it. They don't know themselves. They ain't healed. They evil. Period. Run. So I hear for some of these y'all Karmics, y'all a little fearful. Okay? And that's normal. There's nothing wrong with being afraid. Okay? When you keep on going on this journey, you will find that fear is going to come. But the reason why God allows fear is so that you can become fearless. And I've said this before, okay? In order for you to become fearless, you have to go through fear. Otherwise, how would you know what fear feels like? How would you know if you can conquer fear? How would you realize that you have conquered fear if you don't go through fear? Okay? So, God's going to give you an escape. And you better run, baby. You better run. You better hook it. Honey, if you're in a wheelchair, baby, you better plan. I'm being 100. If you're sick, you're down now, you can't run, you better plan real well. So get the fuck on. Because I'm telling you right now, whomever you connected to, whether it's your family, think or see that you move on, honey, they not gonna make it easy for you. So it's very important when God say hook it. Yep, don't think twice, just hook it. Just you can be like, I don't know where I'm running to, but I know I'm running away from them, so I must be running in the right place. Hook it. Get out of there. I'm telling you. Okay? Identity theft. Yeah, this copycat could have been a part of your some of y'all's identity theft. If you dealing with identity theft or you don't know about it yet, this copycat again, information. What did I say? Doppelganger, lookalike, whatever words I used. This person wants to mimic you. So identity theft is of course going to go hand in hand with this person. They want to be you. They want your life. They want your life. That's why some of these people will try to kill you so that they can take over your life and they can live your life and you can be dead. But you persevere. Shame-face their ass. Because always the true divine feminine and or divine masculine will persevere. Okay? And it's not to give shade to any of y'all these people ignorant. It's not to give shade to any of y'all karmics, okay? It's not to, because again, you were divine masculine, divine feminine, right? But you chose the wrong path, okay? And when I say you chose the wrong path, it means that before you came here, you had an assignment, something to complete, something to accomplish. Let me move because I don't, hold on, let me move. Give me a second, y'all. Because, these people, let me move out the way. Move, bitch, move out the way. Move out the way, move out the way. Move, bitch, move out the way. Move out the way, bitch. I can have it, ho. You can have it, ho. Bitch, you can have it. You park right in front of me looking right at me, bitch. You can have it, ho. Take it, ho. You can have it. You can take it if you like. I don't give a shit today. Let me go on over here about my damn business. Let me move. Okay, let me park like this. Park like this. Park like this. All right. I am back. I had to move away from the devil. Okay. So we talked about identity theft and we talked about run. So now we at 222. I think 222 is before I look it up, let me see if I remember what 222 is. It's not new beginnings. I think it's about spending time with God or spiritual work practices. Let's find out. Let's find out. 222, angel number, is a powerful message of harmony, balance, and trust, signaling that you are on the right path and that actions are aligned with your higher purpose. It is a sign from the universe to remain patient, keep faith in the unfolding of events, and maintain a positive mindset as you are being supported by the divine forces. That's beautiful. And that's for y'all karmics too. I told y'all about keeping the faith. Okay? That part right there. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. You're going to need it all the way through. Okay? Talked about persevering. Okay? God will make liars suffer. Why he gonna make them suffer? Because he said in his word, thou shalt not lie. I mean, damn. I mean, he gave a direct order, direct command. Okay? Because what happens when you lie, it creates a web. And most people who lie, they can't even remember how they even started the web. Some of y'all who lie, not only do you cause havoc in your life, but most of the time y'all lie on others and cause havoc in their life. When they're doing the right thing, whether it's being honest and true, you know, you're causing that kind of drama in there, unnecessary drama because of your shit, because you don't want to be an honest person, because you want to be a liar. You know, most of the time liars always want people to look at them in a certain way that makes them look honorable, and they're not. There are some people that lie so much, Jesus, you just be looking at them like, well, I know that's not true what they're saying. And you just got to look at them and just be like, what's wrong with you? What happened? What's wrong? I asked one of my, I'm not going to say who they are, somebody that I know that is a pathological liar, have been like this since they were young. And I asked them, I said, why do you lie so much? Why do you lie? And that person said, I don't know. Even that's a lie. Shit. You gotta know why you lie. Why do you lie? What is the issue? Why is it so hard for y'all to tell the truth, the ones that lie? What is it? I mean, I understand that some of y'all were taught to lie. I get that. And I mean, maybe that's the answer to some of y'all. Y'all were taught to lie. Y'all were taught to be manipulative or whatever. I get it. But do you ever think about how it would feel if you just told the truth? Or do you just like the web that you weave? And how do you feel when you lie and you know you're lying on someone and you hurt that person? You don't give a fuck? You don't care? Because you just enjoy being in that type of energy? But then see, the thing is, when God exposes you because you have broken a clear command, thou shalt not lie, then you the one who look like the idiot. You the one who gonna look like the bad person that you really are, right? Because you lied. You lied on people and situations to gain whatever you wanted. You were selfish. Try stop lying. Ask God to help deliver you from that shit. Lie when it's necessary. Motherfucker, you know, trying to come in and do something to you, lie about that. Because that's your life, right? But just to go around lying about shit, oh, I ain't do that, they lying. No, I ain't do that. You know you the liar. That ain't cool. That ain't cool at all. Be an adult enough, be honest enough with yourself, do the work with trying to take the steps of being a different person, a more honorable person, be more honest. Even if you baby step, but ask God to help you, because I'm gonna be honest with you. If you've been lying that long and that's become you have to be delivered from that. Okay? And yes, you could take steps to try to get better at lying, But if you don't have God to deliver you from it, you're going to go and fall right back into it at some point. You need balance. Okay? Your last ex-family fed them manipulation, lies about you. We just talked about lies. Let me darken that. I mean, a lot of y'all already know from watching these readings that some people's family members, whether it be yours or theirs or both, manipulated some of y'all fake flames to get them to do what they want them to do by telling them lies. Some of their friends was the manipulator, but the thing is, what God says is but your fake flame was a manipulator and a liar. It's kind of like you are what you eat. You're around the people that do the manipulation, but you are a manipulator. You're around the people that lie, but you're also the liar. So it's like all day long, one of them could come and say, well, they did this, they did that. That's true, but again, what did you do? How they even got in our business? How did it start? What did you say? Well, why you never told me this? I'm just saying. Hold on, y'all. Okay? I just darkened it. Someone has the blues over you. I mean, we already know who this is. It's the same people who have been taking control over most of the readings for months. For months now. Months. Shit, has it been a year? I want to say shit more longer than months. It's these damn fake flames. It's like I just don't understand some of y'all. Y'all got the blues, the ones who didn't change, right? Okay, and some of y'all who are healing got the blues, I feel too. But you working on, you working on trying to do better. I just want y'all to understand the ones that are healing, because the ones that ain't healing ain't gonna understand this. It's like you might as well talk to the wall, because that's all it's going. That's as far as it's gonna go. So this, what I'm about to say, is not for the ones who are not doing healing. You ain't gonna understand because you ain't even on that level. You ain't even begun to get on that level. So anything that I say to you, it's not gonna be received the way it should be received. Okay. Karmics who are working on yourself, I want you to understand as you're healing, and I get that some of y'all got the blues and you sad, you want to be with your person and you realize what you did. Not don't just realize what you did, but understand that this person that you did it to loved you so dearly. Do you understand? They loved you. They would have done anything for you. I mean, when I say just about anything, and I'm talking about, we're not talking about let's go and kill somebody unless it's necessary, because them motherfuckers was trying to kill us or some shit, But they was your ride or die. They was investing their heart in you. They believed in you, right? They wanted to see you win. They wanted to see you at the very best version of yourself. They understood what you were going through, because some of y'all had like traumas, trauma bonded. Some of y'all had like traumas, okay? And every time they gave you their heart, their truth, you stabbed them in the back. You didn't give a fuck about their heart. You ripped their heart out their chest and you fucking stepped on it, spit on it. And some of y'all wanted to burn that bitch to the ground. They didn't do anything to you but love you unconditionally with all your secrets. They knew if they would expose, then you would be persecuted by others. But these people, your divine partner was willing to stand with you. If anyone persecuted, because what you did not know that your divine masculine, divine feminine is a very strong motherfucker. Okay, they always knew it was in them. It just needed a little timing for God to expose it. But you didn't believe in that person. You stepped on them, you shitted on them, and you kicked them to the side and said, I don't want this. What is that? But now you're sad and you got the blues and you want your person back because you done went over there in La La Land with the rose colored glasses on and you got fucked up and fucked over and you fucked up and found out. But you want to just come on back to your fake, your flame, your twin flame, whether it's divine masculine, divine feminine, your goddess, your god, right? Your king, your queen, and you just want them to accept you back after you did that. And then to add insult to injury, some of y'all are some of the people that you fucked over them with, or some of the people that you with, or some of your family members, or whomever you were connected to that was helping you do the fuck shit. Not only did you step on their heart, let me roll these ones down because it's a little bit hot because I turned the air off. Jesus, it's a little hot. Not only did you fuck over them, treat them like shit, but then you allowed their family or your family or the bitch that you fucked over them with or whomever, your friends or whatever, to go and do fuck shit to them spiritually. Or excuse me, and you did it too, because we can't X you out, right? Because there is gonna be everybody else except you. Then you talked about them behind their back. You agreed with the people, the naysayers, just so you can fit in. You went and cheated on them when you were together, and that person loved the fuck out you. Did you right, but wasn't enough. To them, to you, they were a loser. And you felt like you were picking a winner, whether that be you picked your family, you picked somebody who you was fucking, who you wanted to fuck, whatever. Now you seeing that, oh, this not good, this not where I want to be. But now you just think, oh, you can come and run back in and into your to your twin flame life, and it's just gonna make everything better after you did all that. And a lot of y'all sit there and told your twin flame how your heart has been broken so many times. Everybody want to just use me. Everybody just be in my life so they can get something out of me. People then cheated on me and broke my heart. And you was literally talking about who the fuck you was. Because that's who you was to that twin flame. Or I hear God say soulmate. And some of y'all, how dare you think that it's okay for you not to do the work and you gonna try to go towards your twin flame or your soulmate acting like you done changed because you seen that I don't like it over here. I don't like it over here. This not it. I want to go back because it's not good. Oh, okay. So now you done went over there and taste the water and the water sour. Now you want to come to the fresh spring water after you did all of that shit to your twin flame, your soulmate. So while you healing some of y'all and the ones who want to come back and manipulate, what you gonna get your ass handed to you? I'm telling you right now. You go ahead and try. God didn't already say he was gonna destroy your ass. That's why some of y'all are passing away now because of the fuck shit that you still want to try to come back into some of these people's lives and do. And I'm gonna tell y'all, divine beings, hopefully you ask God to just tell God to not let them come towards you at all and let God deal with them. That way you don't even have to deal with the bullshit. The ones that don't want it, that has not changed, not gonna change, that want to manipulate, ask God to block them. So you won't even have to deal with it. Okay? Because nobody wants to continue to deal with somebody who got a motherfucking thumb in their mouth or a titty in their mouth, right? Or a bottle, who don't want to grow the fuck up. But for you ones that are healing, while you're healing, think about how right now your heart space is open and how it feels to have that love come inside your heart, something that your twin flame gave you, but now you understand how they feel, right? Because you feel that love coming out of you, you feel the healing, right? Remember that before you get to them, understanding how badly you really did hurt them. And then a lot of y'all wouldn't even allow the person to fucking heal because as soon as you did the fuck shit, you start attacking them. You wanted to see them homeless, and they ain't did you shit. Now this is all your brain. They ain't did you nothing. But how dare they leave you? Or how dare they won't let you back in? So you want to do all this shit instead of taking the time, some of y'all, to realize that you were toxic as fuck. And you wanted what, them to stay there and deal with that bullshit? Are you fucking crazy? Yeah, you are. So when you going through your healing, make sure you remember how you fucked over that person. And if that person has moved on and don't want to deal with you, whether you're healing or not, remember the healing was always for you. It's not for you to be trying to heal so you can get back to that person. The healing is always for you. Whether that person accepts you back in their life or not, the healing is for you. But think about all that pain that you're going to be going through, that you're going through right now with the karma that you're getting. This how bad you hurt your person. Some of these divine people haven't even healed yet from the breakup. And it's been some people, it's been 6 months or more since they left you because you won't let them heal because you're constantly attacking them. They're constantly wishing bad shit on them, or you know your family or the bitch that you with or the nigga that you with is wishing shit on them. And you just said so many lies that you want to make the lie that you done told about them look like that's their life. So you keep on saying, oh, I wish them be homeless. I wish this on them. I wish this. I wish this. So your lie can match up with the way their life is around other people. You're the one who's doing it. Or your bitch, or whomever, your family, whomever you're attached to. So you haven't even allowed your twin flame or soulmate to even fucking take a deep breath because you're constantly being a fucking dick or asshole and constantly sending them spell work and all of the things. Thank God for the Most High God and our ancestors from blocking that shit and sending it back to y'all punk asses. But you still continue to wish bad stuff on the person because you don't know how to deal with your own emotions and how you truly feel on the inside for the person. Instead of wanting to change, you want to keep them in a space, in a place so that they can be lack thereof, so that they can hopefully want you back in their life so that y'all can both be lack thereof, and then you could be the superhero because maybe you got a little money to the side and you like, I'm coming, I'm going to do this for you, when you the one who keeping them in lack. Because you're a hater. Think about all that. Think about how you was hating on them and you was jealous of them. When they was talking about, I want you to win, babe. I want you to win. I'm sorry your mama, your daddy did that to you. I'm sorry, baby, you going through that. I love you. I'm here for you. All that. Praying for you. Telling you to come pray. Come on, let's pray together. And some of you motherfuckers wasn't even fucking your goddamn wives and husbands. Let's be honest. Let's keep it a book. Wasn't even neglecting the fuck out of them. Some of you motherfuckers came in there just to break their heart because of somebody telling you to go do it. And then you got the blues because you missed. Child, get out of here. Do your healing work. Do your healing work. Focus on yourself and your self-love and ask yourself why the fuck I was so jealous of somebody who fucking loved me. And when you get back, when you go back to them, if they accept some of y'all back, Make sure the fuck you fucking tell them the truth and you apologize and you take accountability for the fuck shit that you did. Because the shit wasn't right. It was wrong. And if ain't nobody fucking told you, I'm telling you, you were 100% fucking wrong. Out of here. You were wrong. You changed the hearts of a lot of good people because of your fuck shit. Because some of y'all overdid it. You know, oh, I'm gonna send spell work, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you just kept on you overdid it. That's why some of y'all are sick and some of y'all are passing away because you would not stop. You wouldn't stop. You let that jealousy just fucking come out you like fire. And then I'm gonna do, oh fuck, they made out there, and then I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna keep on. And You didn't want them. You didn't want the person to breathe. Form. Some of y'all want a form. God said He's gonna give you a form. This is for His divine beings that are healed. You're gonna have a form where you'll be able to do the beautiful things that you want to do, planting, all the things, running the fields, running, yes, naked. Let me run in the field naked, Lord. Come on. Where is this? Is this my, am I a part of the form? Because I would love me a form, okay? Karmic child. I hear somebody's karmic child knows about some land, about a farm, about a lot of things. They have not disclosed that to you yet. But God said it will be disclosed because He's gonna be on their ass. He'll like white on rice, honey. Okay. No justice. Yeah, somebody's gonna come in and give you the justice that you need. Whether they're just telling you the truth about the whole story about what happened, whether that's going to the officials and letting them know. Because some of y'all feel like there won't be any justice, there will be justice. Even if the officials don't do their part or do their job by doing it, God will give you justice. There will be some type of justice for you. Whether God have to end these people's lives, expose them, whatever, there will be justice where it will feel like relief, like finally. Okay? Some of y'all are aliens that this is going to resonate with. Okay? Celestial beings, outer space, from the Most High God, the good ones. And some of y'all bad. Ex before last ex brother. So ex before last ex. Okay, so that means that not the last ex, but the ex before that, their brother and them had sex. I feel like this came up before. Yep, God said yes. In a reading before I did. Yeah. This came up before. So someone's ex, not last ex, the ex before that one, had sex with their brother. These exes, their brother is an adopted brother, so it's not like their blood, but some of them are actually siblings, like brother and sister. And I hear some of these exes before your last ex, the reason why that relationship didn't work out because you got to talk about incest. The brother didn't want them to be with you. And they had this deep connection because they've been fucking all this time. And a lot of people don't want their secrets to be told like that. And unfortunately, sometimes people like something dealing with that will say, tell your person that me and you fuck if you don't leave them. And people get scared. They get scared. Or they'll threaten, I'm gonna kill your person if you don't leave them. Okay? Different strokes for different folks. But it was some type of threat, some type of God say threat is a good word. Okay? Sometimes people leave because it's something deeper than what you know. Sometimes we look at the surface part of it and we think that, oh, they left because of this. But no, it be shit that you don't even know about, which they should have told you about, right? Because they're your person at the time, or whatever you thought they were your person. There was somebody that you loved, and they scared to tell you because they don't want you to look at them a certain way. I mean, think about how hard it is to come to somebody that you love and say, I got something to tell you. Hold on, y'all. I got something to tell you. I fucked my brother, I fucked my sister. Do you know how hard that would be to tell somebody? Or even the fact that they merely have feelings for their sibling. Do you know how hard that is to come out your mouth, even if you love that person, especially if you've never told anyone? You know how fearful your heart feels because you feel like you're going to be judged, because we live in a world that's very judgmental, right? And again, that's what my channel about, talking about the shit that no one wants to talk about, and because nobody can get healing, would you keep it to your fucking self? And to certain people, even if you their person and you show them all that love, they still don't feel safe enough to expose that to you, because in their mind they are thinking from a perspective of society. But see, the way God look at it, the truth will set you free. Because when you keep that shit in you and you can't release that, you are bound to the devil, because that's what the devil do. The devil, confirmation, the devil will have a stronghold on you so much where you be bounded to that thing, because you know that society, in the way society acts, if they knew certain things, that you would be persecuted. And the devil know that. So that's why a lot of people don't tell their secrets, because they're afraid. But God said the truth will set you free. That means that I'm going to expose the devil. I'm going to tell you this thing so that I can feel set free. No one can hold it over my head anymore. The devil can't hold it over my head. No one can bribe me. No one can give me a threat to sell my secret, because I'm exposing it. And the only way a lot of people, if you don't understand how to get to be that strong, you have to go through God. And the reason why I say you have to go through God, because God, like, nigga, I wish you would motherfucking judge that person after the fuck I told them expose themselves. That person gonna get it. That's why you have to be covered by God before you go to exposing shit, right? You gotta listen to if God even wants you to expose it, or he wants you to just talk to him about it. Everybody's different. But he wants you to release that thing, because that's the thing that's keeping a lot of y'all bounded in bondage to the devil. And society set that stage for all of us. The naysayers, the very same people who are doing those very things, will come and point their finger at you. Necklace. I hear somebody took somebody's necklace and buried in the dirt as an item of a sacrifice, or to use the energy to attack you. I hear somebody's mama or dad, ex-lover, and or friend, take it as it resonates, child, doesn't know how to be alone. Yeah, a lot of I feel like a lot of these family members and exes, they always used to, wearing the mask. They want people to be around them and give them their kudos, and make them feel like they're somebody. They want the admiration and the attention, because they always been codependent. They don't know how to sit with their own self and sit with their own damn thoughts. You got to learn how to do that. And it be okay with that. Even if there's no family around, there's no lover around, you got to be comfortable with yourself, because otherwise, as soon as somebody come into your life and they leave, you going to feel like, oh, they left me behind. That's because you're codependent. You're going to be okay with people walking away from you and be like, well, I'm fine because I got me, and me is enough. They're lost. But that takes time to get to that point. It's okay to be alone. Alone is a good thing. That means that when people detach from you, you'll be all right. You're not gonna be like, well, why did they leave me? Am I not a good person? Why did they don't love me? I just need somebody. I just need somebody to give me attention. I need love. I need somebody. No, but you just need you and God. You'll be okay. You'll be all right. And look what I said, codependent. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Codependency keeps a lot of people stagnated. Keep a lot of people doing things and being somebody that they're not because they're following the crowd of people saying, oh, you got to do this, you got to be that. Go stab your twin flame in the back. Oh yeah, lie on them, and they go do this just to have these people around them because they're codependent. They don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to sit with their own self, their own thoughts to even start a healing, because they always looking for somebody for admiration or validation. You are the validation that you need. Your family betrayed your child. All right, I know I had up here earlier about somebody's child's a karmic child. Of course, I mean anybody can become karmic when they stop doing the healing or they stop listening to the Most High God. These family members betray some of y'all children by manipulating them and doing spell work on them, and then these damn kids became y'all enemies. They fed them a whole bunch of lies. That's why it's always good to pray for your kids. Okay? Mindset. These people, their mindset is literally like society. A lot of greed, a lot of envious, a lot of I want you to walk like this, talk like this. You better not say that. You better shut up. Oh my God, they had that thought. Oh my God, they did that thing. And again, society, the naysayers are actually the thing that they're judging you about. It's called projection. Projection. Some of y'all get thoughts in y'all head, and it ain't even y'all, it's the motherfuckers around you projecting that shit off on you. Oh, here, you carry that for me. Yeah, I did this bad thing. I see that you're strong, and I'm going to fucking talk about you like a damn dog because I know my projection's going to work, and I'm going to project this, and hopefully you do things so I can point my finger at you when it's really me who sent it to you. Some of y'all are self-made. It's been you, God, and your ancestors in the spirit. Okay? Hold on, y'all. I may have to. I'm trying to hurry up. And I want to read this, but I gotta go in a minute. So let me keep on. Yeah, you've been walking alone. Meaning you got probably abandoned by your soulmate, maybe a family members, and our friends. And now you walk along with the Most High God. But again, when we say walk alone, you're never really alone because you have the Most High God with you. Okay? Let me close that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yeah, some people are going through identity. This is the last card. Some people are going through an identity crisis because they don't know who they are. This whole reading, in the beginning, I talked about how people are being copycats. They mimicking some of y'all, right? They don't know who they are, okay? They feel worthless. 1 second. And confirmation. They feel worthless, okay? So they want to be like you, and this is because they're not healed, okay? So they don't know who they are. I already told y'all that who you are is in the Most High God. The only way you're going to find out who you are is you take that walk. You can't fake it. You can try all day long, but you're going to feel empty on the inside, still having an identity crisis. Trying to be like everybody and do what everybody else tell you to do until you take the walk so that you can find out who you are. And you ain't got to listen to everybody else and what they think about you and what they telling you to do. You're going to know what to do because you're going to be you, not them, the naysayers. Everybody who trying to mold you to be this, pulling you left and right, backwards, forward, and you don't know if you're coming or going because you don't know who the fuck you are. When you stand in who you are, you're gonna be standing on business. You're gonna be like, no, thank you. I know who I am. I don't need for you to tell me anything about me. Okay? Because that's Most High God's job. Thank you. All right, so it says evil, which is dark, versus light, which is good. the battle that we're in. Whose side you gonna be on? Whose side you gonna be standing on? You gonna be standing on the light, or you gonna be standing on the dark? It's up to you. In the darkness, you're gonna continue to have this goddamn identity crisis. You're gonna still be a liar, manipulator, cheater, all of the things. Have society telling you who to be, what to be, how to act, smell, whatever. Okay? You're gonna stay in darkness, never knowing if being fulfilled in life, always having that emptiness. When you in the light, you're gonna find out the truth of who you are. You're not gonna have identity crisis anymore. You're gonna have protection, covering. You're gonna be covered by the blood of Jesus Christ. God's gonna show you your gifts. The Holy Spirit's gonna fill you up and tell you what to say, cover you along with your ancestors. You're gonna be connected to your ancestors if that's something that you want to do. But you're going to be good. You're going to know what direction to go in. You're going to use discernment when people come around. You're going to be like, oh, this is not a good person. Okay? Instead of just going along with the bullshit, the fake shit, you're going to be authentic and real. And everybody's going to know it, because guess what? It's going to reek out of you. You ain't going to even have to say it. So the attention that some of y'all want is going to automatically come. Right? Even though some of us don't want the attention. After we done heal, we be like, I don't want that kind of attention. Y'all going over there. But they all trying to see who you is, because something about you is pulling them to them. Okay? All right, y'all. I got to get up out of here. I'm glad I finished that reading. I'm sorry that I'm not able to read the chat today, because I got to go back to work. And I will do it, do another reading tomorrow. And hopefully I have enough time to read the chat. Thank y'all for coming to my live. This is Just Love. And don't forget to always love yourself, beautiful people. Y'all be blessed and have a blessed day. Bye, beautiful people.